Alright, we're out here back at it again here. It's actually Veterans Day, November 11th. Off work today, so thought I'd come out and fish a little bit this afternoon. We've had a big storm blow through and kind of let it get going, and just out messing around, just trying to enjoy the day off and see what we can do. There's a possibility of a tournament this weekend for me, and I'm telling you, it's been tough for me the last 2 or 3 days out. So, but I'm not really caught up in that. I'm just going to enjoy the day out, enjoy the day off, and get an opportunity to fish. Maybe we can stumble across something, and then, Lord willing, we might could actually get on something that would repeat, kind of a little pattern of some sort. No idea where to start. I think it's, you know, it's like we talked about before. I mean, seasonal pattern trumps all the other things. So, I mean, it's going to be pocket bite, something to do with the pocket, either the mouth or back deep, or you know, deep in the pocket, which is shallower water. Coming out of my mom and dad's pocket right here. I always fish my way out of here. So good spot, good as any. You know, it should be a moving bait type situation, but you never know. The storm just blew through, kind of low light, the water slicked off. It kind of plays against me a little bit with a moving bait. I'm just kind of enjoying the late afternoon off. Been visiting with my parents during the rain. And we'll be back at work tomorrow, so. I sure would like to get some sort of bite. Help my feelings anyway. This reel right here, this is a yard sale reel for me. This is an Ambassador 1500C. They're rare. Found it at a yard sale. It was corroded up pretty bad. And, cleaned up really good. Really good crankbait reel. It's more cut out for a gunnersville type situation, you know, throwing the deep crank. I had several people try to buy it, but I don't know. Put this handle on it where you could crank it. 1500C had a real small handle, kind of like the old 25Cs came with. Throwing this chatterbait right here. This is not the jackhammer. It is a Z-Man, but it's the Project Z. It is I mean, it's a whole different deal. I mean, it's made by the same company, and I mean, they are both vibrating jigs, but this Project Z, it's a whole different look. does, in my opinion, it serves two different purposes. Project Z is kind of a tighter, more defined movement out of the bait versus Z-Man hunts all the time. It has, like I said, for me, it's just two totally different things, and I try to use them totally different. The Project Z comes in and out of cover twice as good as that Z-Man. You can fish the Project Z around wood, not as apt to roll when it hits something, or when it's in doing all the hunting action of the jackhammer. All that hunting action will cause the jackhammer to hang up when you get into around wood and it starts rolling. Whereas the Project Z, and it's a little cheaper, Project Z doesn't do that. You can kind of bounce it around, bang it around there a little bit. So for me, it's two totally different things, accomplishing two totally different things. Fishing right here is an outside bend in the river. Pulling two turbines. A lot of current out here to our right. Boat sitting in 17.5 feet right now. You can probably see to our left. Nearly nothing. Bait out there. I think this droves up. I don't know if I can get anything to pick my bait out or not. I had to blow up this misted. Big something. There he is right there. It's a good one. I don't know what it is, but it's a good one. Foul hook. Foul hook. That's a pretty good fish right there. It's going to weigh close to 3 pounds. Yeah, throwing a little top water, throwing a popar. Actually, this is not popar. This is the Academy brand popar, whatever that is. So this is a good place for fish to hang out, and then this channel swing right here. I don't have that right there very often. That fish was one-eyed. So he'd come up and swing and miss. He swings and misses. He saw me react to it, and then I just kept working the bait, tried to reel into him on that miss, and didn't get into him. And I just kept working the popar down through there, and that joker came back after it and got it. Fish like that in these areas right here, generally speaking, are not traveling alone. I mean, they're just not. And they're usually working together, pushing up bait, that kind of thing. And there's plenty of bait in here that they're pushed up with. Ooh. So we're sitting right here in the bend of a river with a big shallow flat right in front of us. There just almost has to be more in here. just has to be fish. Getting the bite and letting me get another hot again. I'm a man fish, no doubt. Yeah, I thought there might be one in there. Another good fish. Ain't a world beater, but that's a good quality fish right there. Good quality fish. Yeah, it was like we was talking about earlier. I mean, some setups are just, and you know it's got to be. And I'm sitting here in this ditch with this current rolling through it. You know, bait fish everywhere. Shad's all pushed up in here at this little log jam, and there got to be fish in here eating on it. Ah, jumped me off. Oh, a gun and a lipless bait. Real decent fish too. Huh. 2 in a row. Call them schooling up here. 3 in a row. Wow. Three casts in a row. They got them pushed up. Another good fish. That's a 3-pounder. Yeah, that's good schoolers right there, largemouth. They've got bait pushed up on here, and I mean they are having at it. Another one. Wow. Amazing. Y'all are watching the best day I've ever had fishing. Fish right there go 3.5, 4 pounds. already had enough fish right here to win a tournament. What I'm fishing is a red-eye shad, lipless. And all I can say is, wow, I've brought y'all along on the best day I've ever had fishing. I've never caught schoolers that size out here. That's 4 fish and 5 casts. What a day. It goes to show you never know. You just never know. Wouldn't be afraid to say I had 15 pounds by myself. Which on Neely here of late, that wins most any tournament. And you know, that's what we were talking about earlier. These kind of locations right here, fish like that are not in here by themselves. That just proves my point. You see this much bait pulled up in a type of area this is, right off the bend of the river. You know, so much bait activity. You know, just the setup of it had to be some type of predator fish doing that to them. They were pushing them up on there, and now, you know, there's a lot of different predator fish. That's the thing. So happened for my deal today, it was the right kind. This is hardly as good a fish. We'll see. There he is, son of a gun. And he's another 2-pounder. Came off a chatterbait. The Z-Man, the Project Z chatterbait. Let's just see what that caught him off of right there.